We welcoming you back to another yummy update. What's been going on, friends? Well, pretty much it seems like the talk of the town is Kanye West. Kanye West has like 38 million followers on Twitter. That's a large number. I mean, 1 million is already huge. So to have 38 million just shows you how powerful a network effect he is. However, he has pretty much sold his account. So these Dogecoin guys, I don't know what this NFT is, but there's a bad reputation people have. Now, I don't know the story. You know, there's always a lot of people say bad stuff, but everyone. However, these people, there's a lot of shady things happening. And I've got a warning here. So, of course, I put the flag of Israel next to Kanye West's name just because it's funny. Just the thought of him seeing all of us report on him. Put the I just want to see the guy lose his mind again. So he's operating with these guys, Bark Media Dogecoins. They have a bad reputation. I think they have a bad reputation doing some rug stuff. I mean, everything rugs, right? Now, they've controlled his account and they're posting. So shout out to Scooter as well for finding this. So he's posting on the different time zones. So his posts, he's showing conversations and stuff. It's literally different times on his phone, you know, which is interesting. That just shows you like it's multiple people posting. And I've got him right here. Actually, so it's following two people. CZ, oh crap, he actually is following him. This is Dogecoin Dogs, head of business. Yeah, man. So this might end up really bad. Time to launch my own blockchain. Eyes, Karthik, crypto. My Wigger Kale still got that Chicago spirit. So I truly like Juice. They just, yeah, I mean, just, it is what it is. No one cares about what you're actually saying. They just care about the network effect, right? Now, Kanye West, I mean, like just another tale out there. He's doing the same thing he accuses the Juice of doing. So, do they care? No. But if you're curious, friends, why do they do this? Of course, it's always money. However, Kanye West, he used to be worth, at his peak, I think he used to be worth 2 billion. Okay. But I think after his deal got taken, they only estimate him as 400 million now. Yep. So I forgot what he lost to was Adidas or whatever. Yeah. So he ain't worth 2 billion anymore. They only estimate him at 400 million. Now, this is just a classic tale. You're like, Sommi, $400 million, that's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. But when you are worth 2 billion, you know what I mean? Like, you can't call yourself a billionaire. Look, here's the thing, friends. Like, you and I, we live in our own world, and he will live in his own world. And you and I think, by default, when you don't know the game, you think, oh, well, you have more than X numbers of dollars, so nothing pisses you off. Wrong. Just think about Kanye walking out in the street, or maybe there's people who troll him. People troll him everywhere, right? Because they're always trying to take you down. All the haters. Yeah, but imagine he tries to talk to somebody and someone says, hey, yo, man, you can't say that. You're not a billionaire anymore. You can't talk like that. You're not a billionaire anymore. Imagine just people saying that to him, right? It gets to you. It will get to him because just your ego is getting crushed. Right? He doesn't care. He's in the millionaire club. You know, I'm not joking, man. In his mind, if you're worth $1 million or $999 million, you're still a loser to him because you used to be in the B club, the billionaire club. See, that's the game. That's probably why. Okay, now he's just gonna bend whatever little morals he has left. I mean, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. Obviously, he's king of outrage marketing, but I guess that $20 million wasn't enough when he made the sales. That's why I'm telling you. He also said, don't take advice. He doesn't take advice from people poorer than him, meaning he's full of crap. Be careful of celebrity rug tokens. He got offered big money. He's probably trying to scalp his way back in. So he's posting these out here, these pictures, and I've just been collecting out here for you. So that's why everyone's watching. Everyone, the comment section has been like ripping him hard. They're going, don't do it. You're a scammer. You're all going to rug. You're evil. And everyone's trying to just send the word out just to be careful of these. And I'm just going to remind you, remember the little roller coaster? Trump's coin, 36 hours, then it rugged. Yeah. But 36 hours to reach the top, then it rugs. Melania, 12 hours, then it rugs. And then you have all the other coins, right? The Jelly, the Libra. Yes, those coins, they only last couple of hours, right? Libra only lasted 2 hours to the top. So, I mean, this is coming at the very, very end. I wonder how long this is going to last for. Considering the state of things, maybe just like lasts 1 hour. 1.5 hours before it hits the top. So you get to see just how PvP it becomes. And so I'm just trying to help you just to be careful when it comes to these friends. And look, what do people do on the sidelines? Like, if you're holding your core coins, let's say you got Pulse Chain, you got any other altcoins, maybe you're a Pui fan or a Kraptos fan or Ethereum and Bitcoin later, it doesn't matter what it is, okay? Whatever your portfolio is out there. You can participate in these if you want. It's just that so many people know about it now. Like, everyone's looking on Twitter for these people to come in and post a ticker just for them to trade around. And you know it's already like making lower highs in terms of how long these things last for. Where the new ball of money is going to go to, it's going to shock everyone. We don't know where it's going to be, but that's bull market stuff, just like what 2021 did. So we'll see what happens. Now, I want to show you how cheap Ethereum is, friends. So you have Bitcoin Maxi. He's like, this is Matthew Crater. So Matthew Crater, Ethereum funding global terrorism. Whoa. So that's what happens, friends. When you're, it's a stock standard. It's stock standard bag shilling. There's nothing different. I hope you've learned one thing from me. It's just about how we all think we're different, special snowflakes. We're actually just one consciousness pretty much at the end of the day. We're just different extensions and representations of it. Now, this is ETH BTC. Remember, these the Bitcoin Maxis have been calling this a failure for a long time. It's just been going down and down and down. However, the next part happens, right, where you get this like V reversal up, and then we start bull posting. But then the Bitcoin Maxis, what they'll do is they'll go back to the 2021 high, and they'll say, no, you're still down. No, you're still down. So you will then get to see, when it's too late, you will get to see the hypocrisy where you realize, oh, wait a minute, you were never going to change your mind anyway. You're just saying words. You're not actually here to like make the most amount of money or buy a contrarian or stuff. No, they're not. No offense, because they got in. They're just happy with their decision. They're just going to stay there forever. Yeah, but what's your sub $10,000 going to do? Yeah, and the only time you realize these is when after the move's done, friends. Remember, there are still a lot of copers out there, a lot of KOLs. I mean, like one KOL in particular calling for $1,000 Ethereum. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. I'll just reserve waiting because Ethereum is still green on the weekly super trend. I know it's by a hair, by the hair on my chinny chin chin. That's pretty much it. Yeah, we've got a long way to go though. It's got to start ripping soon. In some other fantastical news, I've got to give you an update. So Elon's got like four chicks that he's knocked up, 4 women. He's got 13 kids. Now, one of them, this girl, Ashley St. Clair, she's posted leaked photos, pictures of her convo with Elon on Signal. Yeah, and it's just, we're going to have some fun here, right? I'm just going to show you like, look, friends, if you are out there, if you're single, you can't find a lady, I want you to see firsthand how Elon is talking to girls. Are you ready? I want to knock you up again. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? I mean, wow. He's bringing his A game, brother. Hi, cutie. I want to knock you up. So, you know, it gets on, friends. She sends this big essay and he replies, okay. Well, we do have a legion of kids to make. 400 billion net worth, man. Okay. I want you to think about that. Making robots to Mars. Making robots to Mars doesn't even need the anti-gravity tech. Literally one of the world's most popular men. Check this out as well. She actually, friends, she's trying to get him. She wants to change the surname of the kid to Musk. He won't let her. And he says, I get credible death threats every day. I'm number 2 after Trump for assassination. Wake up. This is not the time for sentiment at the expense of safety. Only the paranoid survive. So Elon Musk quoting your friend Sommi. Told you, friends. How many times I told you this? Literally, Elon. Only the paranoid survive. Whoa. Only the paranoid survive. So you just remember this in stock market. So the stock market saying it's up. But it's not something to think about now. Don't be like, oh, paranoid is in like we're down 98%. We're going to drop another 4,000%. You owe money to the blockchain. No. Just keep this in mind when everyone's euphoric and happy again. Okay, so I want to show you that. By the way, somehow he's got, he's running multiple companies, 13 kids, and he's got time to pump some bags, which is, I think, inspirational for us all. Now, I'm sure you've seen the news by now. It was actually breaking news. So your friend Sommi right here, we got the North Korean hacker to delete his account. I sent him a dick butt with Kim Jong-un. And yes, friends, he actually deleted his Twitter account. Actually, it's the real Twitter alias. And he's just pretending to be a Korean dude. That's what they do. Also, if you are every employee company, I'm not joking, okay, friends, because ByBit, we just had the biggest crypto heist. It was actually the biggest heist in history, in like literally world history. 1.4 billion. I think the second biggest heist I saw was Saddam Hussein going to Iraq Central Bank and taking $947 million of gold or something. 940. I think that was how much he took. That heist. But yeah, this is actually bigger. That's wild. The biggest heist in history, and it's the biggest crypto heist, biggest world heist. So when you're looking at this, if you're a company, you have to interview every single person and get them to put this picture up and say Kim Jong-un is a fat marshmallow and he's not dear leader and he's a poopy head. That's what they have to do. If they start talking like that, friends, actually, then they're okay. They're not in that office. But yeah, they won't even. If you even ask them to say that, they quickly delete and they exit the line. Like, this is kind of funny. They won't even like coerce you or talk about it. Like, no. It's just straight. Got to delete because I know if anybody sees me, I'm literally I'm dead. But yeah, it's kind of hilarious to see all these epic breaking news as well. So putting up a fat dick whip button. We'll check out dick whip butt as well. It's up like 15 to 17% on the day. Of course, still very, very, very low because Pulse Chain PLS is low. But yeah, waiting for better times. Something interesting you got to know as well, friends. So CZ, he had this tweet here. I don't even trade on sexes. I convert and hold. I have never used Binance Futures. Earn, Launchpad, Launch Pool. Shocking, right? I spend time building teams. So CZ, friend of the channel, CZ, friends, he doesn't even use BNB chain. It's an EVM. He doesn't even use DEXs. He's only learned how to deploy liquidity literally within the past 8 hours. I'm not making it up. Literally the past 8 hours. Interesting, man. You've got a $100 billion token market cap. So, by the way, this is actually pretty common, friends. Vitalik doesn't even use the chain. They don't use the chain anymore. They're doing like bigger stuff. They just can't be bothered. I've actually written it here. So Vitalik doesn't use the chain. Ethereum Foundation, this is the bad stuff. They don't use the chain. They only use the chain to dump Ethereum. Yeah, I'm not even joking. All they barely know is they barely know what MetaMask is. That's it. That's all they know. They don't know anything else on Ethereum. What is anyone building? It makes you wonder, like, just think about that. The people who are philosophizing, right? All these like soy infestation, soy latte drinkers for Ethereum, which is meant to be like credible, neutral stuff out here. They don't even know what the hell's on the chain. So how relevant is all the stuff you're building? How relevant is it? Not very relevant at all. What do they know? They know the wallet that everybody uses to degen swap, and they know Uniswap pretty much. The exchange they use to degen swap. That's it. That's all they know. They know the swapping stuff. Interesting. Friends, that's like somebody who makes instruments for a living. Let's say you literally make, you make musical instruments. You make guitars. Yeah, you make guitars. And you ask them, hey, who's a famous guitarist or band or whatever that you listen to? And they're like, oh, we don't listen to anybody. And they're like, who do you actually know who played the guitar? And they're like, oh, Elvis. Could Elvis play the guitar? You know what I mean? It's something like that. And it kind of tells you like, oh, wow, that's like the pop thing that they remember, like so out of touch with what's happening now. But also it's a testament to the crypto though. It's a testament to how rememberable they are because they're not building product market fit stuff for the masses. They're building for a world that they think that they want to build for. But okay, I've used this example, friends. What if you're building a freaking book club library on Vegas Strip? Yeah, on Saturday nights, no one's going to be in there. Maybe literally I'll be in there. That's it. Everybody else is going to be clubbing. And then like, have Vitalik out here. He's saying, I don't like your default. I don't like your clubbing. Okay, dude, well, free market's going to keep deciding, you know. But obviously, it's not to be tough or hard on them. They're obviously the smart ones. I'm just the peanut brain. But I'm just telling you, like, you can't live your whole life fighting the grain the whole time and go like, oh, well, you know, everyone's wrong, everyone's bad or whatever. Okay, market's going to decide, right? Where's the bulk of the people? Friends, you've seen that Indian dude? The people are retarded. You've seen that guy, right? But the people are retarded. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally it. The people are retarded. They vote for retarded people. Yeah, that's it. That's the bulk of the bell curve. Yeah, you think about this as well, friends. Think about not just normal IQ. Think about financial IQ. Yeah, because you know there's common sense in the real world. Like, okay, there's something on fire. Don't go in there. You know, stuff like that. Okay, in financial world, how do you build a financial IQ? You're not born with it. You're not born with it. You don't understand what these terms are. Like, what's a bond? What's a coupon rate? What's interest rates? Am I getting scammed? What's leverage? You have no idea. You actually have to learn it. You have to learn it. With fire, you're like, you know, oh, I'm feeling kind of hot. My body response is telling me not to touch fire from a stove. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, it looks dangerous. Yeah, but in crypto, you don't understand. No one, or finance, no one knows what anything is. Okay, so the financial IQ, I don't think 50% of people are below 100. I think more like 80% of people are below 100, especially in finance. So if 80% of people below 100, yeah, most of the people are going into Ponzi scams, speculation, stuff out here. And also, no surprise, friends, like even in the stock market, even though we have all this information, do you know that, say the stock market gives you on average 8 to 10% per year. That's the S&P 500. Do you want to know what retailers get? You know what the average person gets? 2.5% per year. That's interesting. 2.5%, which makes sense because that's about the CPI inflation. Which is interesting. That means like the average person does not get wealthier over time. The average person doesn't. They just stay as like a worker. Okay, obviously because if everybody could retire, everyone would retire. No one would work. So that's just some insight into how it works. So that's because of all short-term trading, by the way, just to show you. So even if I like bring out for you the stock market, even though it goes up over time, yes, over the years, yeah, the average retailer, they're only getting around the 2. So this is over like, you know, a 10, 20, 30 year period. Their average is only about 2.5% per year. Very interesting. That's their portfolio growth. And stock market's growing up at 10. And that's because, like I said, it's the short-term trading, the decision making, the switching around. They see something new, and like, that's what I meant. Like, you can't borrow people's conviction. Because every stock, everything goes down, and there is a compelling story that it's over. Everything. Every stock. That's what I thought Warren Buffett was doing something easy. Back when I had no idea about stocks. I thought stocks, when they go down, they go, oh, this thing's worth $50 per share. It's trading at $20. That's easy to buy. No. When the stock goes down to $20, there is a very strong, compelling, good reason why it should be there. There is. It's like, oh, the company is now competing with Amazon in 15 states, and Amazon have a lower cost basis for 100 products, so they're going to wipe these guys out. So the company's not worth as much anymore. You see what I mean? And then you have to bet that the company's going to innovate and find the way. But you don't know the answer yet. It's unknown. Yeah? So that's what happens is that maybe there's a company out here, another warehouse distribution or something, and then that's why people get the fear, because they're like, oh, they'll sell this low of the stock, they'll sell it after it drops down, just like a crypto. They'll sell it when it goes down, and then they go, you know what? When they have a proper plan, I will then buy back into the stock. So they might be selling the stock at $20, going like, oh, man, it might go to $10. Like, I want to wait for their plan. No. By the time their plan looks reasonable and looks like it's going to work, maybe the stock's already back to like $40. Yeah, that's exactly like crypto as well, friends. So, for example, even like Pico on Pulse Chain, of course, there's no like product he's selling, but people might be saying, you know what, I'm only going to get back in when, I guess, you know, Rigid's streaming again and the chain looks better and stuff out here. Yeah, but man, this thing could be like right to the highest. Rigid's not even streamed yet, right? Pulse Chain has already maybe gone up above SAC price. You see what I mean? But like, that's why there is no free lunch. There is no free lunch. Going against a crowd, there is no free lunch. If you want it, you have to buy that. That's the only way to win, make it. And speaking about bottoms, friends, check this out. Like when Soylana was at, I've got to bring up the chart just so I can show you. Right here. When Soylana was down here, friends, at literally $8, right here. This is literally the low. It's literally trade at $8. Vitalik made a tweet to respect and save him. Do you know that? Vitalik. Some people smart tell me there is an earnest smart developer in a community in Soylana. And now that the awful opportunistic money people have been washed out, the chain has a bright future. Hard for me to tell from outside, but I hope the community gets its fair chance to thrive. So it was actually very, very nice for Lord Vitalik. And then started pumping, right? Pumped huge. Huge from that moment, actually. Like, wow. What an enormous, phenomenal run. Wow, man. You got a 33x. But what do the Soylana people do now? Even the Soylana founder is pooping on Ethereum. There's this guy named Raj. He's one of the Soylana co-founders. They've been making nasty tweets saying, hey, Ethereum's going to roll back the chain. You're a crappy chain. Roll back the chain. They're really, really, really antagonistic. Like they're grave dancing. Man, talk about biting the hand that feeds you. Instead of showing friendship, the Soylana crowd comes to spit on Ethereum today. This is why you don't play nice. Give them the Mortal Kombat fatality next time. No mercy. So he's going to be shooting laser beams out of his eyesight. I think it's a lesson for everyone, friends. Not everyone deserves mercy. I know they're going to swing it back, friends. You know, whenever I speak to... Here's the thing, friends. Look, there's a difference between Ethereum smart and then Charles Hoskinson smart. Charles Hoskinson. I can read people, okay? I know when there's people who like really, really, really get it. And I'm like, man, they actually know. Like they know. And then there's Charles Hoskinson smart as in like, you're too much focused on the papers. You're too much focused on the mathematical equation part. You can feel the difference, yeah? When you listen to Ethereum guys, not the Twitter, you actually listen to them speak and you hear them, I'm like, oh wow, they really, really, truly, they truly understand all the monetary premium, social consensus, networking. They have different words and stuff that maybe I use, but they really do get it. But here's the thing. I have full confidence they're going to find a way to cheat Ethereum going higher. I've got to find a way. And I can see it. And ETH BTC will have its time in the sun. It will. And I won't be surprised if there is, like I say, cheat. What I mean by cheat, I mean like they do some turbo hyper aggressive burning button pressing in the future. And Bitcoin maxis get really pissed off because they're like, oh, they're going to change all the policy again. And we're like, shut up. No one cares. Numbers going up. We don't care about it. We don't care about it, right? So that part's going to come. I know it's going to come because they have every incentive to. And we're all going to make it. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.